Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of Little Friends. I know I've been away for some time now, but real life stuff, lots of work for my job, and we are preparing for our wedding this summer, and my free time is not as before. But I'm back with a new episode, so let's talk about what we are going to see today, or what we are going to do today. I have some new ideas. Let me get out from full screen here. What I remember, and I know that last time I said we will continue from here with Palace de Luxembourg, but I think I'm gonna do something different, something else. Ignore this ugly intersection here, is just for now. So I wanna fill in all these empty areas from here, and even a little bit more from this particular area. So we will do a big district residential area. I'm not going to show you that much all these buildings. Maybe some of them will be even copy pasted. Yeah, oops, I know. But I want to do something. Usually I avoid doing these kind of things in my series, at least. I want to make like a little scenario. So I was thinking, what if this a little part of this road is going to be like broken, or it happens in real life when the entire asphalt and the concrete beneath it just collapses into the area where all the pipes are being held. And yeah, that's just a little scenario. And after we will start with that one. And we will continue with the residential development there. But I really do want to start filling in more of these, because if you look at my city from above there, we have quite a lot of empty areas in between here. So I wish I can actually fill in all these areas. Look at it, it's huge. Oh, even with this one, because here we have to make the palace. So this huge area. And then some areas from here. Let's not talk about the other side of the river. So a lot of work. Yeah, okay, guys. So the thing I haven't said, it's that it took me quite some time until I found the perfect spot to do my my destroyed road here. And I thought then, hey, maybe this, and I think it will work quite better on a road that is flat and not sunken. So because I have these type of roads here in this particular area where I made my last few episodes, I'm using these roads as an example, and I added there in the middle, I destroyed a part of the road by creating two new nodes, and then I added a terraforming tool by Ronix, the one that it's invisible, but it terraforms the terrain there. And I sunk it down a bit. I'm adding some retaining walls, because usually in the ground under the roads, all the pipes and what's there, it has to be like in between some of the retaining walls, something like that. And because they need like a perfect shape, or a perfect place to be covered, and also to be how do you say this, to be safely kept there, so I'm doing that with some retaining walls here. Now I'm adding some ploppable asphalt on top of it. I'm trying to make different type of shapes, because usually when this asphalt and concrete collapses, it doesn't create a perfect shape. So I need all kind of little shapes there to be properly done, let's say. And I'm not going to leave it as it is here, as like that. I will have to add some like a part of the concrete itself as well, because usually the asphalt it's being it's on top of concrete. So we have concrete underneath, and on top of it we have this asphalt, right? So this is the main thing I want to do here. Again, plopping different kind of shapes. I think it went out pretty okay in the end with the shaping. And after that, oh yeah, I found some cool pipes on the workshop. Well, I had those for quite some time now. Easily turning them into procedural objects and then coloring them as I please. I'm making one to be like yellow, you know, for gases, and one a different type of color. God knows for what. That's for just sewer or something like that. Anything. It can be anything. You know what? It can be absolutely anything. On this side here, I was thinking if I should plop some concrete little slabs, and I can come then over them with some rocks made by Grey Flame. Because if I squeeze them pretty nicely and resize them, making them very small, I can obtain that texture on the sides, as you can see it here. So it will look like the concrete, it's, you know, it's not perfectly broken. So when this collapses, it's not like perfect shapes, which is perfectly for me, because I can actually obtain a nice look and aspect. It's even better on the other side, on this side here. Even the asphalt, it's a bit like maybe very sharp, but in the end, it looks much better. I had to admit I've been looking on the internet to see these kind of places where the concrete and the asphalt collapsed into the ground. I found so many examples, and hopefully I did the best. I even added these damaged decals on the sides. So this way, you know, it's like a bit damaged. The parts that didn't collapse yet, it's damaged as well. And I have this vanilla. We all have this vanilla debris, let's call them. So I'm plopping these down. I'm coloring them. I'm trying to achieve the same color as the concrete with some of them, and the other ones a bit grayish, like the asphalt itself. This way we can make it look like it's down there. Yeah, I know. Usually when this collapses, it's not like very small pieces of it. It collapses like in a big chunks or something. But yeah, it didn't work. And to make it more realistic, hey, we need to add a car there. Someone was actually very, very unlucky. I'm adding also a hydrant with some water jets. Like that's broken and it's getting out some water. I'm adding some steam little things, you know. We have these kind of things. They are vanilla and they get out some steam. Again, another little touch. Let's imagine that one of the pipes just is broken now, and it's like that. And because this is happening there, we need to deviate the traffic. So I'm adding I'm deleting that one way 2 lanes road, and I'm adding one way 1 lane roads, and in both directions. This way cars can actually drive like they are just trying to avoid, of course, going into that big hole we have in the ground. So I'm doing this like that. I will have to change a bit the nodes. I have to make some little changes because some of the cars are hitting the end of this median concrete area, and we don't need that. I will also try to. After I'm fixing this, I'm going to add asphalt all over the places because we don't want to see that very nasty, shaky asphalt there where the roads are overlapping. And in the middle, I'm going to add a yellow line, because yellow lines are actually, used when things like this are happening, or when a road is in construction. And this it gives more realistic ways. Plus we have some puddle decals, so I've added some puddles there. It's since that water is like getting out more and more, we need some puddles as well there. On this side here, I have to add some fences, a police car, because we need we need a police car to intervene there. Some workers, because these are some really old workers, and when I say old, I mean because they are for quite some time on the workshop, and they are so good, so good, and we can use them in so many ways. And I'm adding them very close nearby the area where this thing happened. Like they are trying to help a guy from that fell there. I even added a crane and whatnot. So yeah, more realism, let's call it. Adding some extra lines, coloring them into yellow color, so we can have the same look as the other line. And oh yeah, I was thinking to cover the arrows, because well, we don't need that arrow anymore. Usually I don't know how it's in other countries. In my countries, usually those are being painted with black color, so they will actually fade away together with the asphalt, in case they have to deviate the traffic. I'm adding the 30 kilometers per hour for these lanes. This way, the cars will drive a bit slower in this particular area. Adding some cones in the middle there, and I think we are kind of settled down for that particular let's say build. I didn't want to make. I was thinking. To be honest, I was thinking at the beginning to do only about that crack in the ground, but it would have been not that much, and plus, it was like not a proper build for Little France. Usually, when I do these kind of things, I make them in a different type of videos, like custom build videos. And then I said, hey, I should make it in Little France to just add a scenario there, and we can continue with doing the residential areas, because we kind of need to fill in some of these, plus some road workings and what not. I love this thing. We can actually make a lot of new, let's call them new buildings. So you saw there I plopped down a building which is not that tall, and I just turned that building into a procedural object and plop it down on 2 more levels, so that now we have a bigger and taller building, which is really cool. But yeah, this is what we are going to see in the next on the rest of the video. Oh, I feel so rusty now. I feel like I'm not that coherent. Anyways, I am not. I know. I'm not doing this as a one time. I'm trying to actually. This is the 3rd time I'm taking on this commentary. Hopefully, it's better. Anyways, so today I'm not going to show you the Google Earth because I'm not inspiring from anywhere. I'm just trying to continue doing these residential buildings, a bit of road work, a bit of parks. Some of them maybe are not going to be shown into my time lapse, not maybe, for sure. Some are, but nevertheless, I will get back at the end of the time lapse with a live take on on what we built today here, so you guys can actually see how it looks like. Of course, there will be some cinematics as well, and yeah, this will help for sure. By the way, I want to say thank you, big thank you for those who are still my patrons on supporting my channels, because there were some changes done in this month, new July. There is a new tax that it was added, so it's not bueno. I know it's not pleasant. It's not something I can do about it, but it's mandatory. So there is not a big percentage, but it is something extra. So I honestly want to say super big thanks for those who are still there and showing some support for my channel. Trust me guys, your help is absolutely appreciated, and it's actually coming in handy for me, and I want to be able to return as much as possible to you guys, and because of that, I'm going to make a new video, a new and a special video only for Patreon. That is not going to be on YouTube, only for patrons. I will make a video with me recording with a green screen from the ground level in Little France, and yeah, I want to do some changes for some roads and intersections, and I'm going to do that within that specific video, and I will have some like interventions from the ground level. Well, it will be of course with the green screen, but I will look like I will be on the ground level. That video should be available very soon, maybe even this week when you are watching this video, or worst case scenario somewhere in the week, not in the weekend, maybe next Monday or something. But very soon, very soon it will, because I did all the recordings. I just need to do the editing and add the extra things. I was thinking to put it on YouTube, but I don't know about the impact. You know, maybe it's a bit childish or whatnot, but I liked it. I really did. I liked it, and I enjoyed doing that recording. Hopefully, it's a bit funny as well. Not only, I was a bit nervous when I did that, but yeah, maybe it went pretty well. We shall see. I'm looking for your feedback, guys. Yeah, Little France Save Games is also up there. Also the settings for my LUT, also the settings for my map theme. I need to give you the settings. I think I need to give you the settings for the reshade in case you want to use it, even though reshade it's an extra software, so you have to download it separately. But we shall see. I will see how I will have to, and how I can actually do that. By the way, in case you saw that I had so many crimes and garbage and deaths in the city, I don't know what happened with my mode. I have a mode that, let's say, the amount of crime, death and garbage, it's almost inexistent. But that mode, I think maybe it had an update or something, because all those settings were not properly set it. So I have to, I figured it out later, that's wrong. Hey guys, this is a new mode. By the way, we have a new mode that allows you to draw lines now onto the ground with help of it. You can make whatever you want. You can put the lines at a certain, distance, certain length, continuous line, dash line, double dash, double continuous line, and what not, because I know some of you love my whatnot expression, and this is super helpful. I'm still I was a beginner when I did this video, so I'm not sure how well I did it, because I could have done it better, but I said not to go that far, because this is just a small intersection. We have that semi let's say round road, because I want cars to be able to do a turnaround there. There is an extra, I didn't want to make like a cross intersection there. I really felt I want to go for this one, because I wanted to have like a very small plaza in between there, and have this statue. Yeah, I wanted to add an extra thingy in somewhere here. And the only way to do so, it was if I would have done something different than a simple intersection. So there I am doing that. And yes, we are closing. We are very close to end this time lapse. There is another big. How do I say this? Work on the residential areas, because I showed you a big area where I'm doing the residential buildings. So those are being done off camera. Again, I'd copied some other areas where I did this. I don't want, well, it's just a small amount of copy paste there, but it is. I had to. I'm adding here some bollards, fences, some trees, and some little terraces for people to have a drink or whatever they feel they want to do here. Yeah, it gives a little vibe of the area, crossings, and that's it, I guess. Yeah, yes, kinda that's it. Adding some planters to fill in the remaining things, and I will let you know exactly what I'm going to add or what I've been adding. So better let's do a jump into the live commentary. So let's have a look on the map. Let's see the accident. What happened here? So this is how I was thinking to do our little scenario on the roads. Hopefully it went out pretty well, if you ask me. I like how the concrete can be seen, the asphalt on top of the car, the guys working here to repair stuff for the water, getting out from the hydrant and whatnot. It looks kind of really okay. It's a small scenario, not too much, not too fancy, not too crazy. The yellow lines that were done here, the entire work. And then we have finished the area here with the residential buildings. So I filled in this area and this and this big one, because I was telling you I will have to do some extra area beside the empty ones. So far so good. Here I added this I want to call it a roundabout, because it's not a roundabout, it's just a one-way road with 2 lanes. And we have this little plaza with a statue. Wait, what's on top of this guy? Anyway. But I want to ask you guys, what do you think we should do here? I was going to do a park, because the rest of the area will be filled in with more residential buildings, maybe some monuments or special buildings, but most likely a park. What do you think? Let me know in the comments. I want to see your comments, and I want to know, what do you think we should build here? If you have any better idea, please do let me know, because I'm curious. And as I was saying here, little things like the trees, some little restaurants, pubs there. Same here. We have some invisible pathways so people can actually walk around here. But I still need to make and to add few more details here and there in these empty areas, because I don't like to see the streets like this. It's very, very meh. But I want to do this fill up in the next live stream, whenever that will be. I will do that then, for sure. Okay, so I think this is it. Yeah, I added this extra building here, which is a more modern one. Yeah, I know, but it's kind of like in real life when you see a new modern building like taking life in between all these nice architecture ones. It's annoying, but that's exactly like it is in real life. Guys, I hope you can also watch the cinematics. I don't know if there's anything else I want to show you here that we did. But thank you so much for watching, really, honestly. Thank you for watching. Leave a like, leave some comments, tell me what you think about it, subscribe if you are new to my channel. And what else? Take care, stay safe, and I salute you.